happy Gurpurab and happy Guru Nanak's birthday to everyone. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was one of the latest and great messengers of God, of Akal Purakh, and his first prayer that he recited, poetry, message that he gave the world was the Japji Sahib, and this is his message in poetic, translated from Gurbani to poetic English. So in celebration of his message to the world, and may we live what he wanted us to live, that is copy him. It's not about praising him, but rather doing what he did and living his message. Gurbani bani hai. So as we remember him, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, on his birthday, may we try to understand his message of Japji Sahib at least, and the Mool Mantar, which is the core of Japji Sahib, and his message is for the entire world, for all religions. And this is a YouTube link to the entire message created for his message, and it is Jaise Jal Mein Kamal Ale. So we need to be like the lotus in the muck. There will be a lot of problems around us. There will be a lot of situations around us that we don't like, but we need to remain like the lotus flower. And how can we do that? And so in this, his divine message is available on YouTube as read along poetry, and you can skip the preface and dedication if you don't wish to hear that, and go directly to the table of contents and to the message. I'm doing a little audio of the message of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Japji Sahib, which is again available on YouTube as a read along, and these are the table of contents gives you an idea of what is the message in each body, which is been thought out and researched, and it flows, and how the Japji Sahib flows till body 38, stanza 38, and then the conclusion verse, the slok. So, and it begins with the Mool Mantar, which is Guru Nanak's amazing 9 words that describe the soul and the Supreme Soul. So, Onkar, his message is we all are one, and we are all a one human world family, and all as souls belong to children of the one God. And so we need, and this is the Mool Mantar written in Gurmukhi. It's very beautiful script, but the message is in an audio available on YouTube. This is a book that is also available, but not many copies are left. But the YouTube message, which is a page sharing of the entire Japji Sahib. Please also look at the Mool Mantar. There's a separate link, only Mool Mantar, the 9 words that can transform our lives. Ek Onkar, the only one supreme God, and how we can, why as souls it is important to connect to God. Why is there so much ado about God in this world? Why is there so much stress on religion and prayer, and how does it help us in our lives? We need to understand these few things, and once we understand that we are beyond this body as souls, and he is the Ek Onkar, and we are his image as souls as well, then we understand the 9 words describe the qualities of the soul. So Satnam, Karta Purakh, Nirbhaw, Nirvair Akal Murath, Ajuni Sehbang, and Gurprasad. So this is the core message of the entire Guru Granth Sahib, which is the Mool Mantar, and then it begins the Japji Sahib, and so we can And of course, the Aad Sach, Jugaad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach, which is the like a slok before the Japji Sahib begins. And then the Japji Sahib begins with Aad Sach, Jugaad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach. And the opening verse. And socha soch na hove. The message of Gurbani and especially the questions asked in the Japji Sahib, the first two questions of the entire Guru Granth Sahib and the entire Japji Sahib is Kiv sachiara hoye, kiv kure tutte pal. How to be truth, to be one without divisions, how to break down these enormously strengthened walls of worldly conditions and illusions, because we think we are this and that and we do this and that in our life, but Guruji kind of makes us pause and ponder that life is much more than what we think it is, and have we given it a thought. And so the second so the two questions are posed together: Kiv sachiara hoye and Kiv kure tutte pal. How to be a true one and how to break the illusions. So let's celebrate Guru Nanak Dev Ji's message and Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birthday by reading his message and understanding and living, attempting to live his way. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Happy Gurpurab, everyone, and may we live like our religious leaders did. They lived an exemplary life, whether it was Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad. So we need to also live exemplary lives. Moses, Abraham, there's so many of them, Shankaracharya, and they all came for a purpose, to enlighten us. And so may we get a little enlightened, so we can live our lives a bit more lightly and a bit more happily and stress-free. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Wishing you lots of love and happiness and joy.